It's time to do a local race. I think traveling to Disney World and Disneyland to run half marathons is the best thing ever, and I'm so glad I have now done it and will be doing it again. But I live in a really great area for running. We have an amazing running community in Rochester, and I have missed it so much being injured for the past 5-6 years. So I am so excited to be running a race right here in Rochester, and it's actually one I've never done before, and so that should be a really cool experience. I am running a 5-mile race this upcoming Saturday. It's called the Running of the Green, and it goes along the parade route right downtown. It's roads that I think I've run most of these roads before, but I've never run this course before, and I'm really excited to see how it goes. Now I have to be honest, if I look at my Strava, I've run very little since I got back from my half marathon. A part of that is just obviously cutting back because I'm not training for anything right now, but also I keep getting sinus infections and upper respiratory infections. So I've been sick on and off since I got back. I also have been dealing with plantar fasciitis and runner's knee. So we're really batting 1,000 right now. I think the furthest I've run is just like a little bit over 3 miles. But I'm not worried about running 5 miles, and I think it'll be just a really fun day. I think the energy's gonna be really good. I'm gonna have some friends out there. So it's just all about doing something that I enjoy, getting back into the running community, putting a bib on in my hometown, just all these little things. So that is what's going on. Today is Tuesday. My plan is to go get my bib. They're doing packet pickup at one of our YMCA locations, and then because it's nice outside and I'm starting to figure out a new running schedule, I'm actually heading to a running store that does Tuesday night group runs. So I'm actually gonna go out for a group run today, which I haven't done in a very long time. I don't think I've done since I've worked for this store. So we are gonna find out how my knee is doing. We're gonna find out how my plantar fasciitis is doing, how my lungs are doing. So it's just such a nice day outside, and my knee has been feeling pretty good today that I feel like today is a good test run, literal test run day. And then for the rest of the week, we'll kind of see how it goes. But my plan is to do the run today, run on Thursday, race on Saturday, and bring you guys along for the experience. We're gonna ignore the laundry I haven't put away yet, but we have changed. We are gonna go pick up the bib, and then we're gonna go run. So, quarter of a mile back to where we started. It's like a self-paced, self-distance workout that you can do for free. Alongside their training programs that are actually training for 5Ks, 10Ks, half marathons. So I was aiming for about 3. I'm going to come in at 2.75. A lot of things don't feel good. Can I run? Yes. Should I run? Probably not, but I probably still will this weekend. But I'm definitely not going to do a 3 or 4 mile run beforehand. So just checking in at the end of this run as I wobble back. I gotta look normal when I get back to the store. The runner's knee hurt a lot right as I got going, and then I kind of figured out my stride, put myself in some better form, and that was fine. Plantar fasciitis didn't hurt at all. Lungs are a little wheezy, and now one of my incision points, which is where I get swelling a lot when I run, is feeling it. So I got a lot of knee pain on one side, a little bit of knee pain on the other side. I'm just gonna walk it out, finish this workout, go hang out with my friends. It's the next day. My knee is not doing too hot. We're still here, but it is getting better. Okay, so we're now 2 days out from the race, and my knee feels exponentially better, but I don't know if ligament's the right thing, but I'm just gonna say it's the ligament, the side ligament. That's kind of what is hurt, really hurts to touch still. So there's a lot of tenderness to the touch. So I'm not gonna risk it today. I'm not running on it. I'm going to keep icing it, and I was using like my massage gun on it and been running like some PT exercises, you know, everything I can do to like keep everything loose and feel better. Tomorrow, after my work day, I'm gonna go probably to the gym because it's also winter again here. Spring has left. So I will do a test run tomorrow and see how she feels. I don't want to risk it and like aggravate it today. So we're just gonna do like a little 2-mile run tomorrow afternoon. And if it's real bad, I won't run the race. But I have a feeling I will be fine enough to do it. So that's the plan. It's a good run. Okay, so that was absolutely the right thing to do. Like the rest days I took was totally exactly what I needed to do. It's Friday, the race is tomorrow morning, and I just stopped at the gym and went on the treadmill, and like knee felt great. Even like that tenderness I was feeling yesterday has kind of subsided. I did just under 2 miles, kind of easy, you know, goal race pace kind of vibes, between 11 and 12-minute miles with a little bit of walking. I didn't push it. I didn't try anything fancy. And then I stepped into the sauna and did a little sweat sessions. I will see you tomorrow for the race. This guy just walked by me in shorts. This is gonna sound crazy because it's definitely winter outside. It's like 31 and very windy, but when I stepped outside, I did say, not as cold as I thought it was gonna be. So, I'm in a parking garage that like attaches to the inside space we are allowed to use before and after the race. So I don't need to take my jacket with me. Thank goodness. I have to remember how to use a bib. And decide just how layered I think I need to be for the race. Cheers. The only thing that's like really cold right now are my hands, and I have gloves. Okay. Ready. Like my medal. All right, I look a little bit like a disaster because it was a very cold, windy run. But first off, there were medals. I chose not to take one because I don't need one. But people were on course handing out necklaces, so of course I took one of those. Such a fun race. There's nothing spectacular about the course, except I just love whenever I'm running downtown and I'm like running on roads I used to run on and along the Genesee River. And really, it was just such a good time to get out there. I started with my friends, but they keep a faster pace than I do, so kind of just kept them in my peripheral for a little while. And then I just ran my own pace, ran my own race, as we like to say. And I love that this course was an out and back because I got to be in a position where I could see everybody who was running, and I got to say hi to so many people out on course and just cheer people on, but just see like who of my running community were out there too. Around like mile 3.5, a friend I used to run with found me on course, and we ended up running the rest of the race together. And what I loved about that was just getting a chance to catch, because we have not run together in so long. I'm so glad I did it. The weather sucked, but also we're very used to this kind of weather in Rochester, so it was nothing new. and it was fine to run in the wind, which was my biggest concern going into the day. Ended up not being that much of a factor. It didn't really whip around as much where the course was, which was beautiful. And just the number of people doing this race, the vibes were so high. St. Patrick's Day weekend is so much fun. And I'm just really glad that I did this, and I would love to do it again. My knee is feeling a little swollen right now. It kind of like was totally fine. Should report back about that. No pain, no issues whatsoever with my knee. So very glad that I treated it the way I needed to treat it this week. My pace was fine, but I'm just really looking forward to slightly warmer running where I feel less like tense and stiff, so that I can kind of like open up a little bit more and try to pick up that pace a little bit. My next goal is to work on my proof of time race for Wine and Dine. In my best shape, I could run like a 2:30 half marathon. I do believe that I can run a fast enough 10K to submit proof of time and move a little bit further up in the corrals, just so that I can have a little bit of more play time during Wine and Dine. And just like in general, I would like to kind of pick up my pace. And I think racing a 10K with a little bit of a time goal would be a great way to do it. So right now, my next race plan is mid-May. I've done the 5K on this course, but I would like to race the 10K, maybe find someone who can pace me to help me hit my goal, because I feel like I can run faster if I'm with someone who pushes me that extra like 15 seconds per mile that I need to go. So I'm gonna do some speed work. I'm gonna work on racing a 10K and try to hit that goal in May. If I don't hit it in May, I have a second try in July, but racing in July sounds less fun. So those are future running plans. I still have like a half marathon kind of on my radar for July, and then I'll have Wine and Dine at the end of October. And that's it for today's vlog. Thank you so much for being here, guys. Bye.